Hello, everybody. Welcome to Roll with Advantage. Take it away, Jonathan.
Oh shit! Already? Hey,
Or I can
guys.
keep going if you want.
You should have. I wasn't prepared. Welcome to Tales of Evrand. Is that what this is called? It's been a while. Not for you guys
It's
watching,
been a
but for
while.
us playing.
We can change it. What do you want to change it to?
Fucking D&D with the
Whoa.
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
I already
Well,
have, I have the file. I could remake the logo. I know I made a couple test ones before we started. There was like Fellowship of the Evrand. We could do that.
hmm.
You know, just some options. We can think about it. We'll decide in this episode what we're calling this series.
Okay. Welcome to session 35, or Nick.
Book 4, Chapter 6.
It is.
Chapter 6.
We have been on a 2-week hiatus, I think, for us. Not you guys watching.
I think it's just been the one, right?
It's just one session, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because I had a book on my head 2 weeks ago. I remember very clearly.
I'm going crazy. We've been on a 1-week hiatus that has felt like a 2-week hiatus, and we're back. And without further ado, we're just going to jump into the session. I believe Kayla, as Yursa, has the summary this week. Correct?
Correct, Kayla has the summary this week.
All right. Take it away.
Lovely.
Wait,
Yes.
do we do the summary before or after we do the Evrand intro?
Intro.
Shit.
Ba-da-da-ba-ba.
I look so good in this camera.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
you
back?
do.
Oh,
you
shit.
you handsome devil, you.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
the backwards
so much.
hat.
It is the
Something
backwards
It's the
about
backwards
it.
hat.
Makes me want to
Yeah.
do it too. Yeah.
I know.
Makes me want to act up.
It
Yeah.
makes you want to do
Same
it,
girl.
John.
Same girl.
What's happening?
Maybe we should go back. Maybe we should go back a little bit. This seems like a private conversation.
Wait, aren't we supposed to make innuendos after the second Evrand intro?
Shit.
Go ahead and take away the summary, Kayla. For the
Okay,
love of God.
so this is Kayla, because you're I ran out of time, okay. In the last session, we started off with all of us dressing up in awesome costumes, because it was Halloween. Yay, we were beautiful. But, in the actual session, we drove in and immediately began with the party heading towards Basil to hopefully be able to intercept her from being sent to prison. Sadly, when we arrived, we tried to use diplomacy with Basil's sister, who is also the leader of the Golden Guard, and we tried to get Basil back, but she was having none of it. Basil was taken into prison and interrogated and questioned by her sister, and then we actually realized her sister's not super evil bitch girl. She's kind of nice-ish, and kind of wants to help Basil-ish. And that was her plan all along-ish. But then, she had to go along with it, so Basil was taken down to prison, and eventually, she was even interrogated by her father. Plot twist, he's a jerk. For realsies. And basically wants her not alive. Her sister, though, tells Basil that she will do whatever she can to get her out of the city, and on her way, but first, obviously, the father needed to talk to her. During that conversation, he informed Basil that he wishes to eventually overthrow the crown, and they roughly started this process about 10 years ago. And they have contact with that little bitch boy Vandrin, who is not a good guy. Basil also learns that her father and sister performed a ritual to a god to protect themselves and the city. The party knows, however, that this god is indeed the Deep Father. This is the same entity that attacked Rian City and apparently is creating a great deal of doom. Joe and I both wrote this, and this is very interesting. A great deal of doom for the world of Evrand. Rian discovers that his twin sister is located somewhere within the city. He is getting vibrations and interesting things from his sword. And then eventually he realized that it is indeed his sister. He wants to talk to her, but he wants to focus on getting Basil free first. The party eventually travels back to the Sapphire Chalice and hopes to speak with Marathol and get his aid on freeing Basil. He is able to translate the letter that Yrsa had retrieved from the prison, and it was a letter from Vandrin. It was detailing how him and his superiors have extended an invitation, and once they finish up with their current location, they would like to turn 2 prizes abroad. As the session ended, the party was discussing their plan as to how exactly we're going to break out Basil from jail. We did receive blueprints to the building, and that is the moment when Rian's sister walked into the tavern. Ta-da!
Really good summary. I
Wow.
enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So, we will pick up. If I can find it. There we go. Do I have another thing? No, I don't. Okay, cool. We pick up where we left off as the party had just finished conversing with Marathon. Oh, I don't think we said this yet. Knight Asve is not going to be here this session. We didn't mention that at all. Now I'm mentioning it. Anyways, going back to it, the party, after conversing with Marathon, Marathon letting the party know that tomorrow morning they have a audience with his brother, the Master of Education in Arcana. He left the party to their devices to eat and drink and to figure out what they were going to do next. And as the party were starting to walk down the stairs, Rian kind of looked over the railing and saw a green-skinned tiefling with horns of a gazelle walking in with a dark-skinned, dreaded figure by her side as she looked up and met eyes with Rian. Rian, as you both meet eyes, I will say make an insight check.
Okay. Okay. This I can do. This I can. Oh no! Oh my god! I didn't have dice ready. Okay, now dice are here. What's my insight score? How do you play this game? +6. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, that's a 24. 24.
Okay. So, as you both lock eyes, she looks towards you and then just looks away and just goes about her business and walks over to the bar, sits down with her friend. With the insight check, you notice from just the body language and everything, she saw you, but it doesn't seem like she recognized you. It doesn't seem like you were picked out of a crowd and she made any type of gesture that she was concerned or like alerted by anything. It just kind of seemed like she was like just looking over the area in general. She met eyes with you and then continued to look. So currently right now you can tell that she apparently has no idea who you are. At least from this slight glance that she gave. But you can tell that this matches the description of what you read in the records back home.
Okay. Okay. Rian will note that, and he is going to he's curious. He doesn't exactly know the extent of the situation though. So I think he's going to, this might be a mistake, but he's going to lean over to Yrsa and say, "Is there any way you could do me a favor? Very briefly."
Of course. What is it?
Okay, and as he's asking you this, he's kind of like rolling down his sleeve and kind of like buttoning it to cover up the tattoos and the mark on his wrist. And he's going to say, "I want you to just hold on to my sword." And he's going to take the sword belt off and kind of slyly hand it to her. And just hang on to it and wait here. And if something happens, throw me the sword. I don't know if we'll need to, but I don't exactly know what to expect. I haven't had a family reunion ever, and doesn't look like she recognized me, so...
Okay, we can wait here, but this might be a happy thing, right?
It could. It could. But considering my home was destroyed long ago, and I was born long ago, so was she. So her being here must be some type of unnatural circumstance, just like me.
Right.
So I worry how she's arrived here, if you catch my meaning.
You're just gonna look over, and can she detect magic?
Yeah. Also, I would like to point out that Rian, when you hand her your blade, you do feel the slight, the humming and vibrations of the blade.
Yeah, that weird. And she kind of looks at Rian for a second. But then she'll just kind of like. The robes that she wears are like, the sleeves are massive. She can literally probably just like make the sword disappear up her sleeve. As it's like her bone feels funny.
Yeah.
Holding on to it, you know, like when you push a lawnmower for too long.
Yeah. Yep.
You get mushy skin. I get that.
So you cast Detect Magic.
Yeah, she just wants to see if like what's kind of if anything's coming off of her and the large man next to her.
Okay. When you cast Detect Magic inside this tavern, it is almost blinding.
Oh, I should have seen that coming. Sorry.
The couch behind you is magical. Everything in front of you that has to do with the bar, all of the in the center of the bar, there are large casks that have like these pipes that run down where they can get beers and drinks and things. Those casks are magical. All of the bottles that are on the shelves are magical. You can see that there are multiple individuals in this tavern that have either magical weapons or magical clothing, magical boots. I guess that's clothing. There are also very little tiny glyphs that you can see, like in the corners of places in the tavern themselves. Let me see. Hold on. Let me look up schools of magic. So let's see. The casks look to be conjuration. The little tiny like glyphs that you see in the corner look to be abjuration. You notice that the bottles look to be transmutation.
Interesting.
And there are also small glyphs that give off divination. There are magic everywhere. However,
can she make out anything on them? Just kind of like squinting and trying to like shield her eyes from the sun.
So with that, on the two individuals particularly, you see that the large individual with the greatsword is enchantment. And you can see that his armor is also magical. Same enchantment. You can see the tiefling. She has a necklace that looks like it is enchantment. She looks to have a brooch that looks like it is schools of illusion. And the bracers. The bracers are odd. And they give off a very high level of magic. It is both enchantment and divination. It is the same. If you were to look at Rian's blade, it gives off the same magical essence. You can even tell, like, just from the magic that you're using, that it almost gives off the same frequency as well. With detect magic, make a perception check with advantage.
That is
21.
See.
Ever so faintly, you can see like this ripple in the air that looks like it's connecting Rianne's blade and the bracers on this tiefling's wrists.
Gotcha.
Ever so faintly, you can just tell. It's kind of like when you see heat in the summer coming up from like a car or like the pavement. You can see that very faint waviness. That's what you see in the air with your detect magic.
Yeah.
That's what you see.
As soon as Yursuk just kind of like makes the blade disappear up her sleeve, she'll just look at Rian one last time and she'll just say, "Just be mindful. They mean business, and there's a lot of very powerful magic coming off of both of them. But your sister, there's a lot of power there. It is almost identical to what you have. So please, we'll be right here. But I won't interfere unless you want us to."
All right.
No, I won't either.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Well, here's to a happy family reunion. And Rian's gonna kind of get up, and he's gonna. You said they were over by the bar.
Yeah.
He's gonna get up and walk over towards the bar. And as he's sort of walking up, he's gonna try and like go next to them, but on Sayori's side.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just gonna kind of like lean over towards whatever the closest bartender there is and say, "Another drink, please," and just kind of wave him down.
Yep. The bartender looks and says, "I'll be right with you."
Thank
and
you.
he goes over.
He'll, as he's walking over, he'll just kind of like take a moment and smile and sort of look over at her and smile and nod, and then look down at because she has you said the bracers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he'll kind of look down and say, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I feel like I've seen those. What are they? Is that some type of language, runes? I feel like I've seen something like that before.
So,
sorry, I don't mean to be rude.
So when you're making this conversation, you can see that she is. So her back is kind of towards you, and she's talking to the gentleman with her. So he's more in. He can see. Well, no, he can't. He's blind. He's looking in your direction. Well, she's looking the other direction, and she kind of just like turns a little bit and says, "I'm sorry. What were you asking?"
Oh, I'm so incredibly sorry. I was just. I've never seen symbols like that. Or at least I feel like I have seen symbols like that before. The bracers. I'm sorry. I think they're very interesting, and I was wondering if you could tell me where they come from, because I feel like I've seen them before.
I guarantee you've never seen things like this before. It's a family heirloom, hundreds of years old.
Oh, that's very interesting. Hundreds of years old, you say?
Yes.
I know I may look it, but I'm not up there yet. But I was. You see, I travel quite a bit, and I've been all over Ephira, but I've also done a fair bit of traveling in Siri, and I feel like I saw them in Siri. Am I just entirely off base?
Make a persuasion check.
That's no good. +0, baby. Oh! 19?
She looks to you. You could tell immediately that her and this individual are having a conversation, and she has broken off from that conversation, is now talking to you, and you can tell that her patience is kind of growing thinner and thinner. But with your persuasion check, she goes, "Yes, they do originate from Syria. Are you a historian?"
I wouldn't call myself a historian. I'm passionate about history. I think it's important.
Isn't that what a historian is?
Well, it's not my job. I'm passionate.
I'm
about
sorry.
it.
What is your name?
You know, if I'm being entirely honest, I thought that this conversation was going to go a different way, and I didn't come up with an alias. And I feel like giving you my name kind of gives away a lot of things, but talking to people isn't exactly my strong suit. So, mine.
Do you need to walk away and come back with an alias?
No. My name is Rian. And I don't know if that name means anything to you. But I've read about someone who looks a lot like you. A woman named Sayuri. With a last name, same as mine.
As you say, Sayori, you could see that there was, as you said, Rian, there was like maybe the faintest hint of her trying to connect dots, but you could tell that her irritation probably stopped her from connecting them faster. But as you say, Sayori, she leans in and grabs your hand, and you can feel one of your fingers bend back in a very, very painful manner. And she goes, "How do you know that name?"
How much time do you have?
Not a lot, and neither do you.
You're right about that.
You can see that this rune on the brace that looks like it's similar to yours, but this one particularly looks like a snake, like a serpent that lights up this orange red.
Okay, all right. Short story is that I have existed in this time period for about 45 years. When I was around 20, I went into the mountains in Syria. My family had a wife and a son. They were very sick. I went searching for some type of medicine for them. When I was in there, I stumbled upon ruins. Ruins of people. The Okunai people, my people. I'm assuming, looking down at the bracer, your people, our people. I found birth records. I found my name, the son of the king, and I found your name, my twin, Sayuri, but not human, a tiefling, green, horns like a gazelle. And I never knew how to act on it, so I've just been sitting on that information for the past 25 years. And now we're here, and I see you and the bracers, and I don't exactly know what to do.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, but yeah, but nothing's gonna be as good as that 19. There's only one number better than that 19. That's a 17 though, that ain't
Pretty
bad.
good. You could see that she is like staring at you. Her grip loosens slightly. I have a brother.
Oh. And she can see Rian looks like he was just hit with a truck. What a cruel twist of fate. I spend so long knowing about your existence and wondering if I'll ever get to meet you, but you didn't even know that I existed.
She releases the grip. This is something I did not think would happen. You say you're from the Akunai people. That you're related to the king.
Yes. And he's going to, before he does something, he just wants to get a read on her. Because with everything that happened to his people and the Deep Father and the Demogorgon, all that stuff, he just doesn't want to do anything that could endanger him or his friends, not knowing if this person in front of him is 100% authentic and genuine and no ill intent.
Insight.
All right, cool.
Do it.
That first one's not good. That first one is a 9, but 25.
Her reaction seems very genuine.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, her reaction seems very genuine.
Okay, he's gonna kind of like rub his wrist. Well, when I was there, and maybe this doesn't mean anything to you, I don't know, it seems as though our lives have been vastly different, but the statues that were there, all of the previous kings had the same marking. And he'll kind of undo the button on his sleeve, and he'll kind of roll it up and reveal some of the tattoos, but mainly just the crane tattoo that's on his wrist that he's always had.
You see that she kind of taps the brooch, and her clean green skin, there is one section that kind of dissipates, and you see the same tattoo.
Oh.
So we are related.
So we are. All right.
I don't know what to. Are you the reason that my bracers have been? And you could even see right now that they're like vibrating.
Yes, because
I have an artifact.
I do. I have a blade. And I noticed the same thing. Apparently, ever since you entered the city, I'd felt the blade vibrating or thrumming.
This changes things. She kind of looks down a little bit and then looks back and says, Elias, it seems like we're going to be here for a little bit longer.
Well, it... Oh, man, how do I, say this? We won't be in Eldon much longer because one of our... Well, you're my sister, honesty and family and all that.
We just met.
We did just meet, but... You know, you remind me of myself when I was younger. That is true.
How old did you say you were again?
45. How old are you?
48.
Oh. All right. Well, interesting. I'm not used to being the young one here. Sorry. One of our friends is royalty here, but they are a fugitive. They're currently in prison, and so we need to... Not for anything bad. In fact, they're the good one of a bad family. And so we're going to get them out of prison, and then we're going to be leaving Eldon. Yeah.
Well, we have our own goals.
Of course.
I'll just ask this. What do you know about this? And she pulls out a piece of paper and slides it to you. It's folded.
Yeah, he's going to take a deep sigh because Rian's pretty sure he already knows what this is going to be. And he's going to kind of peek into the paper.
It is the symbol of the Deep Father.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna open it and then close it. Oh, I know a great deal about that.
You do.
I do. I have seen visions, flashbacks of the past, and I've seen apparitions of the future. Not the future, but the present, what's happening now.
So you get the visions as well.
I do. In fact, I am curious. Oh, shoot. I am blanking on his name, the book.
Izerin.
Izarian. Okay, I was going to say Izarion, but that's Kaisarion. Yeah, that's just a ghost lyric. Izarian. Okay. Are you familiar with the name Izarian?
I've heard it. I feel like we have a lot to talk about.
We do. That is.
But not enough time to do it.
No, not at all.
How did you get here?
Like to Eldon
know?
or to this time very far away from the when I would have been born?
This time.
Yeah. I don't know. My earliest memories was growing up on a farm in the northern part of Syria.
Well.
But
I don't remember much. I remember waking up here as a child.
where did you wake up? And maybe these are all details we can talk about later. I don't know. I just feel like there are sometimes in the life that I live, there's such a whirlwind of events that are constantly happening. I'm afraid that if I don't get all the information that I feel like I need now, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to talk to you.
I woke up in a place in Syria known as the Sea of the Dying. A barren wasteland of sand, and it was horrible. I don't remember much. At least before. I do know that I showed up with these bands.
Oh, that's interesting. I found the sword in the mountains, the home, in the fractured peaks, what was left of it at least. I will say, I don't know how much research you've done in these past many years, but I think there are still our people left. There was a woman that I met. Her name was Vi. I don't know. I was training. I was practicing the sword forms that I had found, but I was doing them wrong, and she found me. She saw me doing them, and she corrected me. She told me what I was doing wrong, and she knew the forms perfectly and taught me.
I do know that our people are still alive.
Oh.
I've been getting visions for years now. And I have been hunting down cultists of that symbol.
That is a good idea. And Rian right now is like, Basil's sister! Shit!
She then says, these bracers, they tend to point me in the right direction. They pointed me here. And I am here because apparently there are those that bear that mark.
It wouldn't surprise me. Sadly, we don't have too much information on cultist activity here, mainly because we've had I've been traveling with a group as well, not by myself, and we've been dealing with vampires for most of our journey.
Make a deception check.
That wasn't entirely a lie.
It wasn't, but you said that you have no info about cultists here.
You're right. I do. Deception. 9. Oof.
She looks at you and goes, I know we just met, and I don't ask you to trust me, and quite frankly, I don't really trust you. We could be siblings by blood, but we've never known each other. Have you always been this bad at lying?
I don't know if you could tell from our first interaction, but yes. Persuasion,
so you know
deception.
that there are people that bear that mark here.
I do, but I don't know. I don't know the full extent. And on top of that, even though you
Full
are my
extent.
sister, and you may be my sister, and we just met, I feel as though your safety is important to me. And this person that I know of is a rather high-ranking official within the government, a very dangerous one.
They usually are.
And without any further information, I don't want to give you something that could lead to your untimely doom. And that is the God's honest truth.
Well, Rianne. I intend to find these people and rid them from this world. All I'd ask is that you don't get in my way.
Of course. After all, it's the good of our people that we need to prioritize.
Yes.
I will ask, though, if we help you in this here within Eldon, would you be willing to help us deal with the vampire threat rising in the west?
Do you intend to help our people?
Of course I do.
Have you done anything yet?
To help them?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know of their current situation until a week ago. And as I said, a whirlwind. Just days ago, we were in the deepest, darkest part of the White Crest Mountains, and now we're here. Before that,
Let
we
me ask
wandered
this
through the
question.
raised road.
Are these vampires stopping you from helping our people?
Are they stopping me from helping our people?
Are they an obstacle you need to figure out before you can start?
Well, yes. Because what good is it to save our people if thousands, if not tens or hundreds of thousands of other people die? This piece of paper, this mark here, this is a threat that is cataclysmic, yes. If it goes any further than what it is now. The vampires are something that could be handled shortly. They're powerful, yes, but nowhere near as powerful as this. So yes, they are an obstacle. Because if we leave this threat, if we leave this wound to fester, who knows how bad it'll get by the time that we try to save our people.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
All right. Your boy, come on. Oh, that's a natural 20. I mean, it's kind of cocked, but it's like almost a natural 20. I'll re-roll it. It was cocked. It was cocked. Oh, well, that's a 9. Bullshit. That's 16. Okay. It was like if this is flat, it was like that. But that's fair.
I guess we could lend our aid.
Wonderful.
But I have to finish things here first.
Of course. And provided I discover that our information is solid and there is a way to handle it, I will tell you, I promise. I'll help even. I want to help save my people, save our people.
Very well. Well, Elias and I have things to do. It seems that you and your friends have things to do as well.
Where can I find you, should I need to talk?
I'm not sure. I've never been to this city. I will say that if your sword starts vibrating, then I'm nearby.
Well, I will say, I've heard nothing but good things about the Sapphire Chalice.
This place reeks of magic.
Well, couldn't tell you. I just think it reeks.
She gets up, pushes the chair back in. I'm sure if you'll need me, you'll figure it out.
Okay. That we can do. Well, Sayori and Elias, was it?
Yes, Elias. You do see a gentleman.
What a cool looking guy.
Goodbye, brother. That's weird.
Yeah, that's
and she
yeah.
turns around and starts walking off. The rest of you, Gak and Vey and Yursa, would meet up with you at this point.
Yeah, Reno kind of like slumped back down to the table they were sitting at, and he'll just kind of ask Yursa, I can take my sword back now.
Yeah, I just will hand it to him.
How'd it go?
Oh, Jesus.
No! It's not Halloween. It's close.
He's gonna use that every session because he built it.
Every time someone mentions Gak's book, the helmet goes on.
It went fine.
Just fine.
Well, she didn't know I existed.
Oh.
And apparently, while I was put into this time on a nice, quaint farm in North Syria, she was placed in the middle of a desert in Syria. She seems cold.
Well, I mean, who knows what she's been through to get to this point?
No, of course. Of course, I by no means mean to belittle whatever she's gone through, but you always have ideas about how things are going to go. When I read about her in those birth records, I always thought that this would go differently. And maybe that's why I tried to put it off, prioritizing Basil, because I thought something like this would happen. I'd finally meet her. And
Well, Rian, did you meet her? I'm running into someone who is supposed to be your family after, well, like you said, not even knowing that the two of you exist. You know nothing about her. You don't know what she likes to eat, her favorite time of day, her favorite color. You don't know her. And unfortunately, a few moments in a tavern isn't going to make up for the years that you've lost. And I don't say that to upset you. I say that to give you some type of hope or encouragement to get to know her. It's not going to be easy by any means, but it says something that she didn't outright attack you, and perhaps maybe you could use your talents together, and
well,
it's a good thing.
it's at least an ally. She and her companion, his name is Elias, have been hunting individuals who bear the mark of the Deep Father and killing them to try and save the Okunai people. Which means they are most likely here to try and kill Basil's sister. Which puts me in a very awkward position. They asked my help in killing these cultists within the city, and she said pretty much if we did, she would help us deal with the Blackmoors. But I feel like that's not my deal to make. Even though we need allies for the Blackmoors.
I think we need to focus on getting Basil out.
You're right.
This woman does not seem kindly in any way, but it is Basil's sister. And this letter only gave so much, and I could only find so much information. I don't know how deep this connection goes. But I will say what they're doing is not a bad thing.
No. Not at all.
So, how are we doing this again?
Breaking Basil out.
Because Kayla doesn't remember, but I'm sure yours does. Didn't we say what are we doing?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
what's the blueprint looking like?
I posted it in handouts.
Yeah, we have that blueprint you posted in handouts. I know Gak was gonna distract from outside with Hikari.
If I can make a quick blueprint.
And then you said
map.
the third and second layer look the same.
Right. The first layer is where Ursa went in.
Okay.
It's the guard housing.
And we can assume that Basil is in one of these cells on the...
Correct.
Well, we don't know what floor, though.
You don't know what floor, but you know that she's at least in one of them.
Okay. There's a sewer grate in here. That's interesting.
Didn't we
So-
say we were gonna like bop in and bop out?
Yeah, but we don't know where to bop into.
That's right. And then the sewer, like, we learned that was like led directly out, right?
I believe
So, the blueprints. Sorry, I'm trying to upload this blueprint so that we can just have it. I think uploading on Foundry it's just broken.
No.
It won't let me do it at all, but it's okay because I can access the server, so it doesn't matter because I can just do this. No. Not that. There we go. Gridless, lighting, blop, blop, bloop, bleep. Boom. Quick. Let me do this. Boom. Save. There we go. Okay, so, you don't know exactly the entrance to get in. You can. I believe Marathol said that there was an entrance by the docks. So this is the third and second layer. They would look exactly the same, except the third layer wouldn't have this.
Okay.
This would go down to oh, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, gee, are you kidding me?
New text. No.
New text.
What happened? Whatever.
So where in this was
Shit.
Vasadi's?
Vasadi's office was actually. Oh boy, what did I do with it? Here we go. I think did I open this to everybody?
Can
Can you see
not own
this?
a token with vision in this scene.
It's okay. Bop, bop.
Yeah,
Boom. Can you see
I
everything now?
remember this. What level?
So this is
Is
the
that
first
on?
level. This is where
Okay.
Yursa came in. This was Vasati's office over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The blueprints would show that. Where's it at? There's a staircase right here.
Hmm.
That leads down to the prisons.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that
Right.
ping. We'll go back to the blueprint though. I will say, because I've been waiting for this, there is a tap on Yursa's shoulder.
She would look around.
Yeah, as you turn around, there is a hooded figure that you can see over the green cloak that is obscuring everything. You can see the facial features of a very familiar person. As she says, "So I've been trying to find you all. I was supposed to come here with blueprints. I'm not going to stay here very long. But around midday, the docks should be clear. There is a sewer that heads to the third level of the prison. Basil's on the second. Or Siora is on the second.
Thank you. That is extremely helpful. Do you recognize this person?
Yeah, you can hear the voice and everything. It's Vasati.
Oh. Okay, Yursa says that, and then blinks, and then realizes who it is. And she kind of like does that thing where she opens her mouth to say something, and then closes it. And then she says, like whispering, lowering her voice, I'm sorry. Did you just arrest her and take her away? Now you're here.
Things are complicated, and I'm sure that your friend will tell you about them. I don't have a lot of time.
You're just gonna insight check.
Okay, insight
Kayla
check.
knows, but Yursa knows no.
Good job not metagaming.
Right. Oh, +5? Okay. 17.
Yeah, you could tell that Vasati seems a little nervous. She's obviously cloaked herself. She is trying to stay out of vision of everybody. You can tell that she is in a hurry. She's trying to get you guys this information. She doesn't seem to have malintent right now. She seems like she's juggling a lot of things right now, and she's trying to leave the conversation.
Yeah. Ursa will just kind of like look a little perplexed for a second, but then just kind of slowly nod. Right. Thank you, I think.
So, did everyone else at the table see what was happening, or is it just Ursa?
But you guys can all hear it. You're right next to her. You guys are still at the bar, like standing at the bar where Rian was.
Gak, basically as soon as he recognized her, it would have just been dancing lights, but very small. He is like holding his hand kind of like back like this, and he just has dancing lights kind of like in really small balls that are just going around as if to like intimidate or make it seem like he's ready to attack.
Yeah, you're so with your insight check, that's making Vasadi even more nervous.
Everything is okay. I promise, Gak.
At 3 p.m. today, the central dock. Make your way there. Underneath the dock, under the water, there's an open grate. It will lead straight to the 3rd floor of the prison.
If this is some sort of trap or a way to arrest all of us, I say this with as much respect as possible, but we will kill you. Okay, thank you. Ursa smiles, but then tries to look very serious.
Ran is that fucking monkey meme right now with like the eye, because he's like, "Girl, you don't even know the half of it right now."
She just goes, whatever, and just kind of like turns around. Rian, because you can read lips, right?
Yeah.
You see her mouth. What a bitch. Just keeps going.
I can genuinely say that's the first time anybody's ever said that about Ursa.
Ursa has no idea. She looks very proud of herself in this moment.
So-
Alright, I think I made my point.
Can
Yeah.
we pretend that they had gone to the bathroom?
Yes, yeah. Faye is, he's gone to the bathroom and he hasn't been back for a while.
Okay, perfect.
I
Might
should,
be in
Severe
Marichel's
shits.
room.
I should go check on Vay.
What time is it now?
It's around 1 p.m.
Okay. Alright, well, before you go and check on Vay. That was strange, right?
I don't. I'm gonna be completely honest, guys. That one threw me for a loop. I don't really know what that means.
I didn't get the feeling that she was lying. I think she was being truthful, but I feel as though there's much more to this situation. But if this is a way in, I think we should take it. Now she looks at the other two for confirmation.
No, I agree. I just, like I said, I hope it's not a trap. But I do. If you believe she was being honest, then I think it might be for the best. Then.
Maybe she realizes that Basil is family, and I don't know. We've seen a lot of dysfunctional families lately. I'm not sure if this some redemption, perhaps. How far is that from us?
The docks, it is about an hour and 45 minutes.
We should go.
You know, Yeah.
Okay. So as you all leave the golden or not the gold market, the sapphire chalice. Oh, that's kind of too upbeat, I feel. Yeah, whatever. You start making your way through the golden market and past all of the denizens and making your way through the tunnel towards Port Whitestone, knowing that there is a path that will lead you to the 3rd floor of the prison. I think right now is a good place to take a small break so I can go move the baby into her crib, and everyone can use
The
the
baby?
restrooms. The baby.
What's
Let's
the baby
go.
doing at your house?
Yep. I'll be right back. We'll see you here in a couple minutes.
Couple
Yeah.
minutes.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Evrand. We played this game and we're good at it. Watch out. Ba-da-da-da. Jump
Thank
back
you,
in.
Kayla.
I'm your
thank you.
DM now. Roll
Oh,
character,
go ahead. Yeah,
Jonathan.
take it away. Take it away.
Did you say roll our characters?
Yeah, I'll be playing Ajax Dongrider.
That was so
Ah.
cute, Kayla.
Try.
It's Kayla's specialty.
I try.
Cuteness.
Mhm.
I agree.
Everyone wins
So-
1,000 platinum. Oh.
Oh,
No,
woo!
oh, by the way, Vey is with you. I'm just not going to speak as Vey
Mm.
Okay.
because I don't do that.
I'm
So,
not doing
I
that.
mean, Knight told you to.
yeah, but like I'm uncomfortable doing other characters' voices.
So you're
So I
like
just-
kind of like disrespecting like everything Knight wants, you know?
Get out.
So as the party travels through the Golden Market into the tunnel, we will be cutting over to
Oh,
Baby Basil.
Yeah, that's the music. At this point, you guys have traveled through the tunnel. It's been about 45-ish minutes. You're almost through the tunnel onto the other side. However, by this time, Vasadi would have gotten back to the prison. Basil, as you are sitting in your cell, and you can hear screaming throughout the entirety of the prison, screams of pain, screams of insanity, laughter, but maniacal laughter. It sounds like this prison is made, and you can even see across the way because where you are at, you can see that there are two cells. Actually, it's about 3 cells down on this wall. One of the cells you can just see the individuals inside. You can't see their facial features or most anything about them because it is dark. You can just see that they're just smacking their hand up against the side of the prison, and you can tell that this prison is definitely for those that would pose a threat to Eastvaria.
Fair.
This is where they keep this is like the sane asylum slash what is that one prison where they keep like the high profile people?
Solitary
Guantanamo
confinement.
Bay.
Oh,
Solitary confinement.
You're talking about
Maxim
Gitmo?
maximum
Yeah, maybe.
security.
Yeah, something like
Prison.
that. What's that?
Put him in the hole.
Maximum security
Alcatraz. I don't know.
Alcatraz.
Gitmo.
Guantanamo.
Gitmo.
Guantanamo Bay.
So basically, I should be like they think I'm dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the way you want to go about it, sure, yeah. Because you know there's a prison up on the surface level.
Yeah, but that's for pussies.
Yeah, that's for like, people who've stolen things,
I do
uh,
literally nothing, and I still get the.
Yep.
Basil's just stolen the hearts of YouTube subscribers everywhere.
Jesus Christ, how am I supposed to transition to this? At this point, you do hear clanging on the bars, and you see through them, you see your sister Vasadi, and says, "I had a conversation with your friends.
How'd it go?
The green one told me that she was going to kill me.
Yes, sir? The green,
Yes,
the
but
cute
that's her name.
green one, the cute green one.
Cute is a relative term.
Wow, you might be the first person she's ever threatened during my time with her. Go yes,
I
sir.
feel honored.
You should be, and scared. She is quite dangerous.
Well, I have other things to be scared of. Your friends are on their way. I did bring you these, and you can see that she looks around and kind of slides into the cell. Your effects, your mace, your armor, your spellcasting focus.
Ooh.
Do not use them right now, please.
Obviously.
But if they're going to come get you, I don't need you all walking around trying to find your things. So here they are.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're going to be leaving the city after this, right?
That's the plan, yes.
Good. Well, I don't know what to say now.
I don't either, so I guess you're free to go since I can't.
That is actually funny. All right. They should be here within the next hour or two. I really hope your friends are good at a prison break. If they get caught, they're going to go to prison too, and then you're all going to be stuck in. I can't get you out. So
No, yeah, that's fair. We've actually never done a prison break before, but we have defeated vampires and set their mansion on fire. So I have high hopes.
all right. I don't know if you have any ways of communicating with them.
Mhm.
But you are in cell C1,
Cell C1.
and you are on the second floor. It's the you're on this. If we're talking about battle maps, most southern side.
Okay, the most southern side. Cell C1 on the second floor.
Yes.
All right. And do you know what Father's currently doing? Is he in the general vicinity?
No, he's probably in the Emerald Groves back home, and he's probably drinking or talking fake politics or doing whatever the hell he does.
So nothing new.
No,
Good to know.
maybe he's making more deals with devils.
Playing toy soldier. Cute.
Well, if this is the last time we are supposed to see each other, don't come back.
Don't worry, I don't want to.
Good.
Good.
I guess I will never see you again.
Never
second
see
time.
you either the second time. Ever. Again.
And she starts walking away and she stops. And she turns around. And you can see, like, so forcefully from her. I'm sorry. And she turns around and walks off very quickly.
Doesn't feel that good, actually.
So, Basil, you sit within this prison. You do have your magic back.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Sending just to relay that I'm in cell C1 on the most southern side so that when they do break in, they know where to immediately go.
Okay. You want to actually cast Ascending? Because you haven't spoken to the party in,
Yeah.
I guess,
Let's see.
hours. It hasn't been a day.
It has been a hot minute. Okay. There is. Come on. Scroll. Did I pass it? Ah, yes, I did. Okay. I'm going to cast Sending. Word counter. I'm gonna type it out first.
So, how's everybody doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
It's a good day for a prison break.
Yeah. It's a good day for a hit television show Prison Break.
I will say while you're writing out your sending, the party.
I have it.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Hello, my beloved friends. And I'm going to send this to, because I can only send it to one person, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm going to send it to Yursa, just because she threatened a bitch and she was a bad bitch. Hello, my beloved friends. I'm living the high life. I have my own toilet and everything. I'm in cell C1, second floor, the southern side. That's it.
Yursa will say, "Oh, yeah, that's a word. She's gonna count.
Oh.
Oh, we will be there very soon. Look for us at noon." Oh, that rhymed. That's very excited. I didn't know I could rhyme, and then she runs out
Yay.
of words. Good news, everyone. Basil is living the high. Oh, that was a. Oh, she's okay. And we're gonna go and get her, and I know exactly where she's at.
Basil talk to you?
Yes, she sent me a message, but with magic.
And you're sure it was Basil?
Oh yes, I'm very sure it was Basil.
Okay.
My spidey senses are telling me it's time to go and break into a prison.
Okay, but maybe a
Let's
little bit
do it.
quieter. We're still in a tavern.
Oh. Yes.
No, you guys are not in a tavern anymore.
We're walking
No,
there.
we're walking.
Yeah,
Oh.
you are here now.
Oh,
Oh, we're outside.
sorry. Brain did a funny thing there.
As you approach Port Whitestone, you understand and know where the entrance to this sewer system is. You know that it is underneath the central dock. There is a grate that is open. You could go into, however, you do have to go underwater to get to it. So,
Underwater, you say?
yes.
Do I have fish wild shape?
Mhm.
Is
You do.
now the time to become a fish? I don't know how much water it is. I could be a shark. Oh my god.
Are
That's too
we
big for
wanting to not do our pop in and out thing?
Oh, that's right. Do we want to do that? Oh, so out of character. Are we still wanting to do that so now that we have a way in and out?
I don't think we need to, and I think it'd be more interesting if we didn't.
Okay.
But
We could do
we
that to get
also
out, though.
could.
That might be
Yeah,
Yeah.
like if things go like awry, we could do that.
We could use the box to get out for sure, and then we'd
For
still
sure.
have our dimension door scroll thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Then to the sewer. Does it look like it's gonna be a long stretch of water to swim through, or
You're not there yet.
okay?
You're at the dock. You would have to actually go in the water to get to the grate. I will say, Riam, with your passive perception, you can tell that the central dock is busy. But as you guys are kind of waiting there and kind of waiting for the busyness to die down and some of the guards to kind of walk off, not in the area, takes about 10 minutes, and you see an opening where you guys could potentially get down without being seen.
Quick question.
Yeah.
How long were we waiting? Is it possible to take a short rest while we were waiting?
I will say, because of you all being in the tavern, yeah, you guys could have gotten a short rest.
Okay. I guess when So I was gonna do the arcane recovery so I can get some spell slots back, and it happens when the short rest ends. So I guess when it ends, we were like, we're gonna go underwater, and I'll do that because I want to get my second level spells back so I can do alter self and give myself gills.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because you guys were chilling in the tavern for a little bit, you guys would have been able to take a short rest.
Nice. I can give myself gills.
I can turn into an octopus.
Whoa.
I can hold my breath for about 4 minutes.
Isn't it con? What is it? Con score?
Oh, it's con score?
Yeah.
What am I, David
Thought it was.
Blaine? What the fuck?
Yeah, hold
Your
on.
con score?
No,
17?
It's got to be the con modifier.
It's
yeah.
modifier. My bad.
Okay, I was like,
It's 1 plus your Constitution modifier.
4 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm a fast
That's
swimmer.
pretty good. That's pretty good, Rian. I could. I can't. Well, I guess I could do it for a little bit. I don't think I could though. I'm not gonna agree with what's on there.
Vey is going to say, well, I hope this thing is not at the very bottom of the water because I'm going to sink as soon as we go into the water. I can hold my breath for 3 minutes, by the way.
Why are you gonna sink?
I'm wearing heavy armor, Gag.
Okay, so you said you hoped it wasn't at the bottom?
I don't want to go swimming regardless.
If you're gonna sink, then wouldn't you want it to be at the bottom?
Gag, can we go?
If you think you can.
Vey looks to everybody else. Please?
Yes. Yursa turns into an octopus. Can you do the little poppy sounds, Joe? Wow, you suck. That wasn't very brown. Okay, there you go. Take it 2-2. That's what sounds happening. this bright teal octopus is just walking along the dock with one tentacle at a time.
Oh, do we still want me to make a distraction? I don't have to have gills.
I would like everyone just to roll stealth check.
Oh, yeah? You want me to roll a fucking stealth check, dude? Fucking, I'm ready.
This is really funny.
29, bitch.
4.
16.
Do
So
you
we're
still
taking-
want me to make a distraction?
So we're doing like the average of the group, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I will say the passerbys and random NPCs rolled a natural 1. So you guys feel like you're pretty good.
Dun, 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 dun,
All right. What are you guys doing? You jumping in?
Do we still want me to make a distraction?
I think Yursa will look around.
You're an octopus.
Oh shit. Never mind. Yursa's gonna wave her tentacles like, no, it's okay.
Ryan, you would know that you don't need a distraction right now. No one is looking at you.
We're okay. No one's looking at us. I feel like we don't need a distraction.
Right now?
Right now, and Rian's gonna... bloop. He's gonna dive. I don't know. Dive. I don't know if diving... hopefully it's not shallow, or else Rian just cracked his fucking skull open. starts having a seizure.
He just didn't look.
You just see red.
You have died.
Either Rian hit his head, or Yursa is a bloodthirsty octopus. One of those two.
Let me see if Vey has anything that would help with swimming.
Gak casts Alter Self, Aquatic Adaptation. You adapt your body to an aquatic environment, sprouting gills and growing webbing between your fingers.
Amazing. So
I can
you
breathe
go-
underwater, and I have a swimming speed equal to my walking speed.
So you jump in. Vey's just gonna jump in. He starts sinking immediately.
I just don't think that's good, Vey.
Perception check from everybody who has dark vision.
Man, it's a good thing I can breathe underwater. Too bad I
Trying
can't see.
to remember if I have the stone.
I go with my octopus stats, right?
Correct.
Yo, they have dark vision.
Hell yeah.
I would hope so. They're under the water.
Yeah, yeah, duh. Yeah, okay. It's funny.
Did you roll?
Oh, sorry. I didn't. I'm dumb. Okay, wowzers.
No.
That's the fucking natural 20. I'll take it.
Hey.
Okay. So as you as you
Um,
dive down, you do see the grate
That matters.
is about from the surface or from the dock. It's about 40 feet in the side of the stone wall. Is a small-ish grate that all of you could fit in. However, Rian and Gak can't see underwater.
What do you mean? Yeah, I can. My stone rune gives me dark vision for 120
Oh.
feet. I rolled a 24.
I will say, Gak. Okay, Gak, you're able to see because it is clear water. You can't see once you get like 20 feet below, because that's when it starts to get dark and murky and stuff. So you could see Yursa going in a direction. So
Okay.
you start following.
Yeah. How's Vey doing?
Vey's sinking, but you can see that Vey gets to the bottom. It's about 60 feet down, and just
Your soul will leave a little.
No,
You're
you're
so
so.
windy.
Yursa will leave.
Yursa will leave.
No, sorry. I said your soul will leave like a little inky trail.
You watch as those who can see, Vey looks up and sees the grate and just like it's weird because it's happening underwater, but like it's like all of the water sucked out of the space where Vey was and then returns and creates all these bubbles, and Vey appears in the grate as he casts Misty Step.
That's fair.
Could yours squeeze through the grate?
Oh, the grate is open.
Oh, okay,
There-
never mind.
Yeah. It is just this open porthole that usually has a grate, but it looks like it was been removed. So one by one, each of you get into the hole into the grate, and eventually make your way out from water into a sewer. It is dark and dingy, and you can just barely see all the way down. There are very faint sections of light that are peering through that look like maybe the grates above you are shining through. I will say there's no encounters in here, so you'll be walking for about 30 minutes straight until you come to a left and right, and then straight. So choose one: left, right, or straight.
Is there any light coming from any of these three directions?
Make a perception check.
I shall. That one was not as good.
Those who wish could
Ah.
also make perception checks.
Yes, please. Because that is, I rolled a 4.
Um,
Plus. Wow, my
17.
octopus perceptions are bad.
I think Gak is gonna cast dancing lights, and he's gonna send 3 of the orbs 20 feet down each path.
Okay. I will say going straight is obviously there's light. You can see the light from various, like a grate here, and then 60 feet another grate, and 60 like to the left it looks like it leads a little bit upwards at an angle. There's a little bit of light coming from there. To the right, it looks like it kind of dips down just ever so slightly, and there's less light on the right side.
What do you guys think we should do? How many feet down are we from the road?
60.
60 feet down.
Tentacle shrug.
You're still an octopus or no?
She squeaks. I don't know what sound octopi make.
Oh, you're still an octopus. Good. I can't see anything.
Yursa would like grab onto his hand with her tentacle and hold his hand.
Oh, there you are. How big? You can't answer me. So, here's what I'm wondering.
Mhm.
Wait, why is
Where-
that big?
We're like down below. This one goes up because I saw at the light. This one goes down, and Basil's on the second floor. Do you think right now we are in between the second and third floor? And if we went down, we'd go to 3, and if we go up, we'd go to 2.
Is the Oh, actually, wait. Would there be a sewer grate on 2?
There would not.
So then
There would be a sewer grate on 3 from the blueprints.
So then we should go down. So then we should go down then. There's a sewer grate on 3.
But if this path goes up, then wouldn't we be below that other path? And wouldn't the highest path be wherever the top sewer grate is?
I mean, John, do we have an idea?
If going up takes us to the second floor, but there's no sewer grate, then it wouldn't actually be the second floor if there's no way.
John. Sorry, I don't
I'm
want to cut
sorry.
you off.
No, go ahead.
Do we have any idea in terms of elevation?
The prison itself is deep beneath the surface.
Okay.
It's 3 stories tall, and you would probably ascertain from what level you are now, like sewer level.
Uh-huh.
You're probably maybe slightly above where the second floor would be.
Okay. So-
and I also just want to point out that I understand that this is, we could probably skip this whole thing and get to the prison.
Nah, it's fun.
No,
but
we're
this
breaking.
is funny to me.
This is part
I
of the
just love
break.
that Yursa is just shrugging.
Just an octopus.
Yeah, just having a great time.
Okay. So, and he's gonna look at his current companions, an octopus, Gak, and Vey, and will say, "So, by my best guess, from when Yursa and I went to the prison, and from how deep we know it goes, I think that we want to descend deeper, to be on the 3rd floor."
Okay.
All right.
Vey starts walking downwards.
Didn't need affirmation at all. That's fine. Oh, you make a lot of noise, don't you? You're so Octo Ursa. I'm sorry, I just thought of it the other way. The Yurstopus.
Don't say that. Get the fuck out. That's a hick. You guys are weird. Oh my golly.
Oh, that's
I think Octopursa is the best.
so.
That's my favorite James Bond movie.
we are going to skip the rest of the sewer.
We are.
You ascertain that leading downwards is probably the right choice because it starts to get darker. There's less
Yeah.
light from the surface level. You guys keep going down and down and down and down, and you are walking. You come to many forks in the road, and have to. At some points, I'll say Rian, because of your ranger skills, and Yursa because of your nature skills, you guys kind of use like the flow of water and I guess sewage to your advantage, noticing that it's kind of going downwards instead of traveling at a different angle. You get to a section where there is a grate that leads into a very, 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 very dim lit stone room. You can see. And I will bring you here.
Ooh.
Are there any holes in the grate that are big enough for an octopus's beak?
Yes. Actually, right now, then Yursa is the only one who can fit.
Yursa can squeeze right through.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're gonna make this a little funnier.
Yes. Shloop, 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 shloop.
So you would be right here.
I can't see anything.
What? That's not fair.
See anything.
I can't either. It's just black. Oh, JK.
Ah, okay, cool.
Right here.
Oh, so pretty, John. I'm not
So,
honest though.
you're squeezing through the grate.
Yes.
Make a stealth check as you do this.
Yes. You. Okay. Now remind me. I'm using my stealth, right?
You're
Oh my
using your
octopi.
octopus.
Which is just Dex, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's an unnatural 20.
It's a natural 20?
No, unnatural. Unnatural.
Oh, okay.
Rolled an 18,
Shit.
plus
Okay. 2. Alright, Yursa. You get out of the grate, and you can see
That's a big grate.
there's a guard here. Guard here. And a guard here.
Oh,
You can
God.
see them, right?
Yeah, it's just funny that an octopus is coming up out of the fucking sewer. Good thing I wasn't a shark.
Good thing you weren't a shark.
We'd have a different movie
What?
theme song playing right now.
So, Yursa, you emerge, but you can see that these guards are walking away. This one, what's the perception of an octopus?
This says perception plus 2. My passive
so
is
dumb.
12.
Yeah, fuck it. This guy's asleep. You can hear him snoring.
Okay. I was gonna say I can ink him if I need to. I have that ability.
What the fuck?
Oh,
There's an
no.
octopus in here. So
Must
what are you
have been
doing?
my
Yursa?
imagination.
Okay, he's asleep.
Yeah.
But there's one down here,
That's walking away from you.
walking away. Okay. Yursa would put her tentacle to her beak to hush the boys.
So you're just like
Yes.
underneath. You're just like,
Yes, underneath
Squeezes
her.
the beak
Shoop.
back through.
And then she'll wave them forward, but signaling to be quiet, but waving forward with the tentacle. And then, like, this is so fucking cartoon, but like, pointing to her eyes, wherever the fuck those are, and then pointing to the wall. Yes.
it's like the fucking octopus from Finding Dory.
Exactly what it is. I was thinking the penguins from Madagascar, but fucking same
You didn't see any.
thing. Yeah, that's what's fucking happening.
All
And
right.
then she's gonna start moving to, like, throw her octopus back against the wall.
Okay.
Her what?
All right. You can move
She's
your
gonna
characters.
throw what back?
Her octopus back. You heard her.
Kayla's dead right now. In the
She's gonna.
You're gonna throw it back
Throw her octopus back.
against the wall.
I just really like the image. The music was making me funnies.
The music
All right, sorry.
was
sorry,
making
sorry,
me funny.
Sorry. All right, so you're
Okay,
so you
sorry,
can move your
yes.
character.
I can't though, unfortunately. I was
Oh,
trying
God
to.
damn it.
Sorry.
Can you place a token out here?
Yes,
It's
I
the game's
can.
paused. That's what it is.
Oh,
Oh.
you're good.
Sorry, I was crying. Hold on.
That's
Okay, yes. Beep, beep.
That's inside of a prison cell.
Oh,
Uh,
right here.
You can see that there are individuals inside of there, but
Oh, okay. Against the
actually, one of them looks over and goes, That's it. What are the rest of you doing? Rian.
I'm an octopi. I can camouflage. I'm gonna change my color. I don't
You
know
know
if
what?
that's real.
That's exactly why this NPC does not fucking see you. He sees you, rubs his eyes, and you're gone because you just fucking color changed. It's probably not a mechanic with the octopus in D&D, but you know they can do
Well,
that. So
she has. Well, technically they do have underwater camouflage, but we're not underwater, so it's fine.
Just quick, people keep splashing water on your set.
the Gackarian, what are you all?
Sorry.
What are you doing?
Are these holes big enough for us to fit through?
No, they're not.
No.
Oh,
Sit there, I guess.
Vay is going to push.
The
What's his
great
strength
Vay,
score?
what
Plus
are you
5?
doing? Do you see how big this grate is, Vay?
Vay, this grate is 20 feet wide.
Wait a minute. No. Wait, before Yursa goes, I'm going to grab her tentacle, I'm going to tap it, and I'm going to cast jump on tentacle Yursa.
Oh my god.
Yursa, your jump distance is tripled.
oh hell yeah! I can go
Vay rolled a 19 plus 5.
Oh,
So
they're
Vay
fine.
just lifts up one part and says, "Go!"
Oh, okay. And Rian's going to, like, jump up and pull himself up.
Gack!
Yeah, Gackle. Yeah.
Okay, Gak, come on. Rian's going to help pull Gak up.
Gak's like,
Come on. Gak, you're really not making this easy on me. You're super big, Gak.
I weigh 350 pounds.
My strength score is 13.
You can place your tokens here.
Okay.
The grate is, you know, Vay can't hold it up and get through. So Vay is now underneath the grate.
No.
He's not with you guys anymore.
Too bad he used his
Alright,
Misty
see
Step
you
earlier.
no, Gak will try to lift the grate.
Make a strength check.
Oh.
I will say, passive perceptions, what do we got? 21 for Rian, 16 for Gak. This guard down here is starting to turn around.
Gak, don't lift the grate. Let's go.
Okay. Bye, Vay.
I'm going back to the Sapphire Chalice.
Okay. Do we have that one box?
Yursa has it, right? But she's in octopus form
Yeah,
right
I'm pretty
now.
sure Yursa has the box, yeah.
Yeah,
Here's
perfect.
the box.
So I want the octopus, Gak, and Rian to make stealth checks. It's a group check.
Nice.
Don't fuck
Can
this
I?
up.
Can I? I also want to cast minor illusion. Down the like underneath where the bridge is, that the guard's about to come through, and I want to just try to make it look like an empty hallway.
Like in Mission Impossible.
Yeah, and we did that when we broke into the Blackmore
Okay.
Manor as well.
Okay. This one starts turning around. Yeah. So you guys can move. I will say, as a group check, you guys did very well. If you would like to, this guard right here is moving this way, so you guys can stealth behind this guard as he's moving up.
Can Yursa attach herself to Rian? Wait, no. I want to attach myself to the top of Gak's head. If that's okay.
Good.
That sounds like a fun time. Like a hat.
Oh my
Absolutely.
god.
Okay, that's what Yursa's gonna do, because he's closer anyway. So Yursa is gonna, like, scurry up Gak's leg and, like, up his back and just, like, on top of his head.
Okay. So to
Chip is
Faster
already
this
there.
way.
Chip moves over.
okay.
Yeah, my
so,
speed is 5 feet, so I need to do this.
All right. So to speed things up just a little bit, we're not gonna go square by square. We're gonna speed it up a little bit. So you guys are, I guess, going to be following behind this guard.
Yes.
Okay.
And Gak has the ability to make Mage Hand invisible.
Okay.
So he's gonna cast Mage Hand and have it with him, but like a couple feet away. So if the guard starts to turn around, Gak can like hit something, pick something up
Okay.
and throw it with
Okay.
Mage Hand.
Okay.
I just want to say that Yursa, your jump speed, you can't long jump, you can't high jump as because your strength score is too low. But I just looked it up. Your long jump with jump on you is 12 feet. So if you move fast and then you go to jump as Squid or as Octopus Yursa, you can jump 12 feet horizontally.
You're gonna look like a flying fish.
Yeah.
except an
You are too,
octopus.
Got it. I will launch myself from Gak's head if needed.
Good. Good.
So this will be a stealth by stealth check challenge. Now we get to serious shit.
But Gak still has an octopus on his head, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right.
So,
Just want to make sure.
Following behind this guard, you can see that the third floor does not have as many guards as you would think they would. You were following behind this guard. It seems like he does make an entire circle. So I need 2 more stealth checks from the party. The first one was a success because of Rian's natural 20. So I need a stealth check from the rest of the party 2 more times.
11.
Oh, that's a little bit better. 17.
All right.
Right? Yeah, because it's octopus.
25.
So 13, 17, and 25.
I had an 11.
11. Sorry. 11, 17, 25. Okay. That's a success. This guard continues to keep moving while you all continue to move behind him. You have not made enough noise for him to turn back, and you have not made enough noise to alert any of the prisoners as well. One final stealth check.
Oh, natural 20.
14.
23.
Oh,
God damn.
Okay.
that was about
alrighty.
to be 2 5s.
I know.
Okay. So, you get to this guard has made his way all the way around. I know I said the third floor doesn't have this, but we're going to use this as the upstairs. This guard right here is where he stops. One final stealth check to get to this staircase without this guard seeing you and this guard seeing you. The DC is higher.
Oh,
Gak?
shit, dropped me back on the fucking floor.
Gak, what the fuck did you do?
19. Oh.
There's the stairs.
Oh, okay. Good job. Good job.
What's your passive perception as an octopus, Yursa?
A 12.
Okay, Rian, you see this thing. You guys rolled well. However, the DC was higher. This guard in particular hears when Gak's foot slips ever so slightly and starts to turn around. Rian, you see this happening. I will give you can do something.
Okay, is there a cup or a mop or a bucket or something that is in front of him?
But the guard?
Yeah.
No, it's open hallway.
There's not
Mom.
there's not a jug right here?
That is a potty inside of one of the prisons.
Gak's mage hand is out.
That's not what
As Gak slips, he goes, "Whoopsie daisy."
I'm just trying to
Sorry.
I want to use I want to use gust to make another noise somewhere else. So he doesn't look over here like I want to just trying to
He's
not
turning
the
around.
fucking
He's,
lamp.
he's turning around like this.
Blow out the candle, my guy.
Well that
Spooky, spooky.
but he's turning around to face us, so he's not gonna see the candle.
I don't know how to help.
Throw-
This is Rian.
He's
Throw an
turning around this
octopus at
way,
him.
and you guys are going this way.
Throw an octopus at it. Just
Wait,
Right on
do
his
we see
face.
do we see Basil yet?
No. We're
Basil's
not.
on the second floor.
Yeah.
He's turning. What are you doing?
Go do something.
Okay, I'm gonna extinguish this flame with gust while he's turning towards it, and then I'm gonna push Gak in front of me and say, "Go up the stairs quickly." Push him up the stairs.
Make a performance check.
I'm having a great time.
I'm gonna trust my Rand
Whoopsie.
dice. Shh, Jack, stop
Whoopsie.
talking. Oh, okay. That's an 18 for a performance check.
Oopie, I did a slip.
The torch goes out. The guard looks over and gives a classic Metal Gear Solid. Huh? As you make your way here, just barely not being seen. Now I gotta reset everything, but it's because now you're going up the stairs, and this is the same map, but now there's different stuff.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so
Dun 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 dun.
Bing
You
bong,
see.
bing bang, bing bong, bing bong.
all right, you get to the top, and you see a guard right here. You're not in the peripheral. You're not over the section of the stairs that will put you all as like being able to be seen, but just height, whatever the fuck. You can see, you can see the guard. You're covered by darkness right now, so make a stealth check for me.
You gotta stop with this, John. Enough of the stealth.
You're in a prison and you're breaking out a prison.
Well, natural
Is it
20
ever-
then.
Hey,
bitch.
yo!
Well, the natural 20,
16.
bitch.
16.
Oops. 16.
Okay. You are able to. Are you going straight or left?
Gak like tries to look to see if he won't know what they are, but does he see any letters anywhere? Like
You'd
on
have
the
to go around, at least here, to see.
What about this one?
That one says G.
Gak doesn't know.
Can't read.
Oh
But
my
he
God.
just kind of points. He points to that one.
Where you guys going? Straight or left?
I guess the one that Gak points to.
Wait, is it ascending or descending in alphabetical order?
We can
You
only
know
see
that
the one.
Basil
Oh.
told you that she's on the southmost side at C1.
Wait a minute. Let's pull out the fucking blueprints.
Yeah.
Ooh. Those do things.
So I pull out the blueprint, which is hopefully labeled.
It's not.
What the fuck is Marathon worth then, goddammit?
This is actually technically Basil's sister's fault. G.
Okay. Trying to do your alphabet there, John?
I'm having to do it backwards. Okay, shut up.
What are you drunk right now? Wait, why is that one
whatever.
F?
Jesus.
Oh,
Christ.
it's okay, I see now. Oh, fucking shit. It's all the way over there.
There we go.
Yeah, that's
Hey.
probably it.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
There's 2 A's, 2 B's, 2 C's, 3 D's, 1 E, 2 F's, and
2
1
Ds.
G.
This is a staircase. There's 2 Ds.
Okay.
All right, back to the prison.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm so sorry, Rachel.
Gag's looking
You've
at
had
the
to
blue-
sit here so long.
Gak's looking at the blueprint, and he's going, I just still don't know. he's looking to Rian, and he's like, which one?
It's the Gak, it's the one that says C right here.
That doesn't help me, Reed.
It's like a C is like a crescent moon.
What was that? One of the guards starts walking towards you.
Ah!
Blow the wind again.
I don't think that'll work a second time.
He gets
Kirk.
onto the second stair. You guys are in the darkness. What are you doing?
And you're
Made
so
hand.
Ink him.
Oh.
Let's run
I
for
was
it.
gonna ink on the stairs, so he slips and falls on the stairs, like baby oil.
Like Crisco?
Yeah.
On the fucking stone stairs, he hits his head.
You're gonna break this
Sacrifices.
man's neck.
Sacrifices. Somebody's
Ruin
pen
his
broke, and
family's life.
Somebody dropped their ink quill.
You
and
know
he
what? Fuck
slipped.
it. Yeah, you inked the stair. I don't care. Oh, he rolled a 3 for Dex.
He'll be okay.
Rolled down.
I thought he was only on the second stair.
Yeah, but he
fine.
fell. He slanted.
He rolls up the stairs. Everything's wacky here in the prison.
Oh shit! I forgot it was down. Wait, no, you're going up.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
going up.
he's
He's
going
going
down.
down.
He goes
So
down.
he
Yeah.
slides past us.
Yeah.
I didn't think that through. I'm sorry.
He's rolling. He doesn't. Oh, perception check with disadvantage. No,
Everybody
no,
up
Doc.
against the wall.
He rolled
Everybody.
a 3 perception.
Okay.
Wait,
You hear him hit the ground at the very bottom. He doesn't make any more noise.
Your son is a very sad octopus, but it's
Do we
okay.
not- What are the other guards downstairs doing?
We need to, it doesn't matter. We need to go.
That torch blew out and now our friend's neck is broken?
There's a ghost.
Make another
Okay.
stealth
What's
check. Are you
going
guys
on
just
here?
Going straight? Are you guys just going straight?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, another stealth? Okay. Oh, that was not good. Oh, 12, 13.
Okay.
Oh no.
So, at this point, you guys get. You guys are moving fast. This guard seems to walk over here, go down the staircase. There is a guard. I forgot to say this. There is a bridge here.
I forgot to say that there was one with a really
But-
good vantage point.
But you can see that he's looking the opposite direction from the party currently.
Yeah.
However,
yeah.
as you get here, this one, oh god, he then starts walking this way. However, you get here, this one is not asleep, and he rolled a natural 20 on perception. He looks directly at the Goliath with an octopus on his head, and the human fighter. There's just, all of you lock eyes with this one, and there's like a brief, like 30 seconds of him just staring like,
As he's staring,
hey! Yeah.
Gak casts sending to him and says, "Hello, it is me, the octopus. Be very quiet, or this whole place will go up in flames. You do not want to know what else I can do.
Ow, I just got an instant headache from laughing. Oh no.
You didn't see anything. Goodbye."
Make a deception check with disadvantage. I shouldn't even let you roll for this. This is so fucking.
I feel like I shouldn't be an octopus anymore. I'm making
Oh
it
no, I
worse.
wish it wasn't disadvantage. Are you kidding me? Oh,
Oh, that's so
my
funny.
first roll was a natural 20, John.
He looks as he's getting this message. Intruders! And he pulls out a sword and starts running towards you.
Run. Run to
What are you
Basil.
guys
We just start
doing?
running toward. We start running towards Basil's.
I'm gonna activate my stone rune on him. I guess after he yells intruders. So he needs to make a no, not action surge. We're not that desperate yet. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw, and if he fails, he's charmed for 1 minute.
Okay,
You rolled
if
a
that doesn't work,
10.
I have backup plan.
DC 14. He's charmed. He descends into a dreamy stupor for 1 minute.
Intrude!
I mean, strudel.
Instrudel!
Strudel in the break room.
Oh my
Everyone, quick.
god. You did silence this guy before he yelled intruders fully. However, you can hear footsteps above you from the bridge. You have
Go.
seconds.
Yeah, we're running.
Run!
Oh wait. Hold on, let me just...
Yursa, there's no hair up here, so Yursa's just kind of like wrapped her tentacles around Yak's face like a chin strap.
Nice.
Uh,
cool.
As you're running, you just hear the prisoners from all of the different cells start to just make a cacophony of sound and laughter and cries and just psychotic breaks as you all are just running through. I will say behind you and up this hallway, you can hear metal clanging and footsteps. However, as you go around, you can see A, B, and C1 as you see a familiar face of Basil.
Yeah.
Team?
Hi.
Hi. I knew you were coming.
Okay, we can have
Yes.
a reunion later, but for right now, he's,
Gak is gonna like pick Yursa up and set her down, like on the ground, and be like,
We need the box, Yursa.
Oh, Yursa will no longer be an octopus. Hello, Basil. We're here.
and then
Hello.
Gak just like starts pulling on the door, and then like looks at Vay and is just pulling on
Vay's
the
not
door.
with you.
Oh no.
Rihanna's gonna try and use. I'm assuming that like the posts themselves, like it's like metal poles embedded into earth, right? For the cells. Okay, Rihanna's gonna use mold earth on 2 of the poles to cause the stone on the ground to become difficult terrain, to kind of cause it to churn, to hopefully loosen up those metal bars to make it a little bit easier to crack open.
I'm gonna make this reference. I helped make these. The half pen. hinges.
I'm not gonna lie, that's the first thing I thought of, but Rian doesn't have an ore to use to break
Or
them
table.
open. Yeah.
Gak's still just
And then
as
Rian will
Gak-
help
Make
after
a
that.
strength check. Make a strength check. Gak.
okay.
Come on, Gak.
yeah. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, 6. Yeah.
Is there? Oh god. Is this? Intense?
he's going. Ow! It hurts.
No. I just want it to be tense. Hold on, don't do it.
Do we
Sneaky.
even need to like break Basil out? Could we just hold her hand
Oh,
through
shit.
the gate?
I have thieves' tools.
Well, I was gonna. Hold on,
Oh,
because you
please.
did the mold earth thing.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I,
what I
I
get.
would say you need to make it with advantage, Gak, because you watch as the mold or earth takes effect. The mold takes effect. The gate does actually like fall off the hinges a little bit downward and like unpin itself. And Gak just sitting there. You immediately, eventually take off the door.
With my
Throw it to the
natural 20.
Yeah, throw it to the side with a large cacophonous crash of metal. You can hear the metal footsteps behind you getting closer and closer. You can hear the cacophony of all of these psychotic inmates starting to get louder and louder. Basil, your friends are in front of you. Yursa, you have the box.
Yursa opens the box and does the
As-
thing.
Where are you thinking?
I guess back in our. Do we want to go back to our room in the We're not in the Sapphire Chalice. We're in the
Bannered Mare.
Yes.
Is Vey heading back to that place?
Vey was heading back to the Sapphire Chalice, I think.
Okay.
But we probably could have told Vey
Yeah.
where to go, because John was
Yeah.
just like, I'm heading. Blah, blah, blah."
Let's go
Yeah.
back there so we can gather our things and get the hell out of this city.
Yeah.
So, would that be smart, guys, or should I have us go outside? I'm sorry, I don't mean to make this.
No, I
so-
think that's smart.
Okay. Then
Back to the Sapphire Chalice.
Bannered Mare.
Banner Mare.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's where we told Vey to go.
Our rooms
Okay.
to get our things.
As you open the box, you watch as all of these shards of glass just float and fly out, and the sound of what glass would sound like, kind of putting itself back together, creates this mirror in front of you, and you look and you can see the Bannered Mare, and you can see your room. You all rush through it.
Yes.
Yeah.
As you rush through, behind you, you can hear, "Wait, stop!" As you all rush through, the glass breaks and shatters, and what you don't see is that the glass itself shoves itself through the portal it created, one at a time, as the box sends itself through as well. You all fall onto the other side, the box tumbles onto the ground, and you hear the glass shards just right inside as the box shuts. You are in the Bannered Mare.
Hell yeah.
Basil, you are back with your party.
Immediately, once they're back in the Bannered Mare, she's gonna pretty much waste no time. She's gonna hop up and just like grab everybody into a group hug.
Yes.
You idiots! I told you not to come for me.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Says.
I think that is a good thing that we're all together.
Your sister's the
could
one
have
who gave
gotten-
us the blueprint.
Yes, I know, but she.
Well, your sister tried to give us the blueprint.
That's true.
Fasati has many faults. Listen, at the end of the day, you could have been seriously hurt, and there was nothing Vasati could have done to have you not be thrown in prison with me.
Well, then we would have broken out of prison altogether then.
Yeah.
We weren't gonna sit around and do nothing.
I just didn't want anything to happen to you guys.
Yeah, well, we didn't want anything happen to you, and there's more of us, so majority rules.
Well, as upset as I am, I'm also very grateful. And I will not be the kind of person who doesn't recognize the courage and the strength it took from others to make this kind of risky trip. And, well, thank you for doing this for me.
Well, we know that you would do it for any of us.
Of course.
So, no more, if you get caught, just move on without me talking. Because that's not going to happen. I think we're all very much in agreement with that. We're in this together. But I do think we should leave sooner rather than later. It was not the cleanest of getaways, I will say.
There's a first time for everything. The next prison break we do, we know what to do.
May I just ask, and I'm sorry if this is very forward, but what happened? Your sister just suddenly reappeared, gave us this information, but there was such a change in the way she was acting beforehand, and now, did the two of you make up?
No, not. I think there might be a mutual feeling of respect for each other, but we don't want anything to do with each other. This is basically a see you and never again for the second time. I think, to be completely honest, she had brought me to her office and let me know everything that was going on, how her and my father and people are involved with the Dark Father, basically to protect themselves, protect Eldon, get a step up when it comes to really holds the power. I don't know. It's very interesting because she didn't seem to be completely for it. She was talking very negatively about my father, that he's desperately trying to take over, basically. And he does have the possibility of doing it. And I told her, you know, I can help her leave. She doesn't have to stay here. I don't need her in my life, but she doesn't need to put up with this if she's feeling the same way that I do. But she told me that she's far too deep in it as it is, and I think she personally feels that there's no way out for her. So even if she doesn't like it, you know, she's kind of stuck. So I don't know, maybe it's an eldest sister kind of thing, but I know after she brought me all of my items right before you all came along, she told me she was sorry. Not for anything specifically. I don't know.
Believe her?
I'm not sure. Didn't necessarily make me feel better. It doesn't change anything. It's something that I guess I always wanted to hear, but then as soon as I heard the words leave her mouth, it wasn't as important to me as I thought it would be. I think the fact that, and this could all be just one big trap, and that's what's hard to know. And if it isn't, and she did genuinely try to help me out, she risked her life, her rank, everything to help not only me, but all of us be able to pull off this prison break, then I does think that says a lot about her. But I would say we're not out of it yet. So until we're out of Eldon, or I guess more specifically East Varia, or no, yes, rewind. Until we're out of Eldon, I would say I'm hesitantly believing her.
Yerso would look at Rian.
Yeah, Rian. Oh man, Rian is very uncomfortable. And he's going to. He's been listening very intently to what she has to say, and will say, "Well, I'm very happy that you're feeling that way. I think that most people deserve a chance to prove their goodness. But there is a small issue that has come up.
There always seems to be.
So, in the short time that you were gone, I if I've never shared it before, I have a sister. I knew that I did ever since I found those birth records so long ago. I had a twin sister who was a green tiefling.
I saw her.
Yes. So you know who I'm talking about. That is my sister. Twin sister,
Did
actually.
you find her? You found her? Did you get to speak with her?
Yes, I did. It was fine. But I discovered, she told me of her purpose here, which is seeking out allies of the Deep Father and killing them, since they are the people who destroyed our home. I shared nothing about your sister with her. I didn't want to go behind your back and throw your family to the wolves. That didn't seem fair. However, she did say that if we aided her in killing those individuals who are allied with the Deep Father, she would lend her help to dealing with the Blackmoors. But in all honesty, Basil, this isn't my decision to make. I wanted you to know, because I don't keep things from my family. From all of you. I wanted to be honest in this.
I appreciate that, Brienne. It may sound very dark, but I have no care of what happens, at least to my mother and my father. And while I was in that cell, I told my father that I would be the one to kill him. So, I will gladly aid with that. However, the thing that makes this hard is if Vasati is being genuine and she doesn't agree with being a part of the group who is following the Dark Father, that's what makes it a difficult situation, because if you're a part of a group, especially one like my father's, if she were to go against them, who knows what would have happened to her. And she feels like she's too deep in to get out. And though I told her to, for once in her life, try to earn something and do something, she doesn't feel very optimistic about it. And just by listening to her, I could feel that she greatly disagreed with our father and everything that he's standing for. I didn't have the pleasure to meet your sister. I can at least aid with my parents. And I wish just my sister was horrible too. That would make it so much easier. And I thought she was. And then this happened, and I don't know why.
Yes, it makes it difficult. I mean, in all honesty, I would have preferred just to have moved on from this place and dealt with the Blackmoors. I feel as though it's a cruel twist of fate for my sister to show up now, seemingly out of nowhere.
Right.
Perhaps...
I don't know how...
Perhaps you could... I know you and Vasati probably just said goodbye in the hope that you would never see each other ever again, but perhaps we could arrange some type of meeting. If she wants to try to break away from this, I couldn't with a good conscience. Cut that thread without giving her a chance, if you understand my meaning.
It would feel horrible for her putting her life on the line to help free me, and then just immediately stab her in the back. So, if all of you, I do want all of your opinion. I know you don't all have the best impression of Vasati, and I don't blame you. We can at least, I can send her a message, see if she would be willing to meet with us and discuss options. I guess that's the least we can do, and then if for any reason she just refuses, then we'll have to tell her that we tried, and this is the hole she buried herself, then, if she's not going to help us close it for her.
I think that it's interesting. Two sisters, relationships that I feel as though the both of you don't really know, or at least not anymore. But if she, Versati that is willing to, like you said, put her life on the line, after all these years of what you thought to be hatred and disgust and vile emotions towards you, but now is willing to hear you out and listen, help you escape. Sometimes we make very horrible decisions. Sometimes those decisions are made for us. And Basil, from what you're saying, and from what we've seen, a lot of this has been not of her own doing. Sure, she had to go along with it. She's in this position, but if she would have turned her back on the family, she would be where you are. I am very for giving people second chances. But again, it's not something that I cannot make either. And Rian, we don't know much about your sister. We don't know if she'd be willing to listen to reason, but we also don't know if... We don't know much at all. I think you both are right that a conversation is just needed. And hopefully it is a peaceful one. But it needs to happen quickly. Because I fear if we stay here for too much longer, we are going to cause a lot of attention and way more trouble than we ever intended. And we still have to meet with Marithal's brother?
Mm-hmm.
You also said that way more competently.
And
I
when is
will
that?
say it's tomorrow morning.
Okay.
At this point, though, there is a knock on your door.
Who's there?
There's no response.
What?
You're so like grabs Basil's shoulder. You're not supposed to be here, remember?
Okay, Rian is gonna.
Basil goes. Basil's gonna slide under the bed.
Smooth.
Rian is gonna kind of go over to the door, and he's going to like one hand on the blade, the other hand like on the doorknob, kind of like opening the door up a crack with like leaving his like part of his foot so nobody can like barge in.
Yeah,
there's a little bit of a block. He'll just kind of peek out the door and see who's there.
As you peek out the door, you see a tall individual that is cloaked in black. The the hood is covering most all of the face. You don't see facial features right now, but you are looking at just like almost like oh my gosh, the mentors, or like the from the first Harry Potter movie when you first see the guy drinking the unicorn blood. That's kind of like the darkness in the cloak that you see. But it's not that, it's not that dramatic. It's just, I don't know, maybe Ranger Aragorn.
Yeah.
You can't see the face. You just see the individual.
Can I
He does
help
not.
you?
He reaches up and removes the hood. And underneath you see a very familiar drow individual with long black hair pulled up in a ponytail. It is Lazarus.
Bruh.
However,
Bruh.
Lazarus does not look exactly the same as he did before, as on his left side, from all the way up to all the way to his chin and neck past the armor beneath, it is burnt, sinewed, and destroyed. You see a new looking Lazarus.
Oh.
Ah, very Zuko of him.
He does not look at you, Rian. He looks down at the ground and says, Lord Oberyn would like to have dinner with you all tonight.
We're busy. I'm just kidding. Basil doesn't.
I'm not going to lie to you, Lazarus. Considering our last interaction, I'm disinclined to acquiesce to your request.
He thought you'd say that.
You'll be dining with the crew, and you'll be naked.
Too much Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Lazarus says, Lord Blackmore insists.
And you
Are
said,
you literally going to a dinner later? How many dinners does this guy want?
Hear those mice in the wall?
you are, and you said tonight.
Yes.
Lazarus, I understand. I'm not trying to be rude, but do you mind if we talk about it briefly before we give you an answer, yes or no?
I will wait.
Thank you. And Rian's gonna shut the door.
That's crazy. How cordial we're being after he tried to kill us.
Basil's gonna crawl a
I
little
will
bit
say-
out, and you see her head sticking out from under the bed.
Ray,
She,
make an
like,
insight
lays
check for
there.
me.
Okay.
It's probably not needed, but
17.
yeah, Lazarus, you can see there is no pride. This is a broken individual.
Yikes.
Oh, did
He
Daddy
got-
punish you?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, man.
Not that way, but
Yeah, I was like,
you can you can see that this is not the same Lazarus you ran into the previous night.
Mhm.
He is broken.
Boo-hoo.
All right, here's my only concern, and I'm going to say it very plainly, but hopefully quiet enough that he can't hear.
I can hear.
Stay out of
I'm a
this.
vampire. I can hear things very
I am
well.
Mando the Relentless.
Oh my god. Two of you.
Rihanna is going to say, Yersa, when we were questioned, you described Lord Blackmore.
In my defense, many people could have seen him and described the very same. If it wasn't me, someone else could have done so. And this was before we knew the depth of the situation. I will gladly tell Oberyn myself.
All right, just I
Wait,
think
am
that-
I allowed to go? Am I still in hiding?
You are allowed to go.
I think
It depends on where we're going, I guess.
I think that's a good point, Gak. I think
It was at
wherever
his
we
manor.
are,
His manor. He said.
we should be allowed to bring all of our weapons, and it should be very formal, and we should all agree. Isn't there something about when a vampire gives their word about something, they have to stick to it? We should just agree to have a conversation. There's no need for it to get out of hand, at least not here.
Wait, is their house right next to my dad's?
It's
You
in
don't know
that.
where their house is.
Huh?
Well, speaking, you don't know where their house is. But if Rian
Yeah, he would say
describes,
it's near, it's in that inner circle, but not within the same circle as the keep, right? That's correct. Because Eldon is 3 circles.
yeah, 2
Technically.
large hills, and then
God dang.
there's 3 tiers in the castle area, and then
Because this is his house, right?
right now these houses right here are not like, there's way more than these.
Yeah, of
on the
course.
map.
Yeah.
Basil, your house is probably over here,
Okay.
so
All right, cool.
far enough away.
Okay. So, I think that's a good point. We can come armed. I think that we should also be allowed to leave if we are uncomfortable.
I agree. Gak, what do you think?
I am hungry.
Alright. Basil, what do you think?
I like a good dinner party.
Vay?
Like her head is just like laying on the ground looking up at you guys. Her whole body's under the
So
bed.
cozy.
Oh, did you ask Vay?
Yeah, sorry.
He says, I'm going to be completely honest. I am tired of these vampires. And if this can get it all over with, then I'm fine.
Alright.
Then it's decided. Okay. Rian will head back towards the door, and he'll do the same thing, still leaving his foot there, and he'll kind of open it. Is Lazarus still there?
Yep.
We will come to his dinner. We just have a few conditions. We will be bringing our weapons as a way to make us feel safer. And should we get uncomfortable with any of the discussion, or if any threats are made by Lord Oberon, we reserve the right to leave. But other than that, we will attend the dinner and we will be cordial.
Very well. 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Very well.
And have some milk.
He put the hood over and turned around, and as you said, had some milk. He just stops, and you can see his hand tense up. Then he just starts walking off.
If they don't have milk, I'm gonna be real mad.
So, is there anything else you guys would like to talk about?
If we are wanting to meet with Vasati, should probably let her know sooner rather than later, just so that she can prepare. Is there a day and time we want to ask her?
I mean, tomorrow afternoon, if she can. I'm just afraid that the longer that my sister is in the city,
Right.
it seems as though seeking out and killing these cultists is something she's gotten very good at. She's, I don't know, she's incredibly cold, I think is the best way to phrase it.
All right, well, I can send her a message If everybody is okay with that,
I am.
do we want
is
to meet here then?
Meet her here?
Yes, have her meet us here.
Last time she was here, she arrested you.
That's fair. I do understand that. She told me she does not want to arrest me again, and she helped us get me out. So I don't think that's going
Well,
to happen.
I know that, but I mean, like, people were here when that happened, so if she comes back
Mm.
here,
Maybe we should meet at the Silver Chalice. We can arrange something with Marathil. Sapphire Chalice.
yeah.
Sapphire,
And is that
Sapphire.
where is that where I'm meeting Marathil's brother? Where are we doing that?
If I didn't say it, the Emerald Castle.
Oh,
Okay.
Emerald Castle.
oh.
Okay.
So we're going places. Got it.
I think that Marathon might have. He has private rooms that we could get in. And I think that would be best.
He does have rooms. He said he would help us out. Uwe says.
Perfect.
No.
Then if we're okay, I can go ahead and send a message to her.
I agree.
Okay. So Basil closes her eyes, thinks of Vasadi, and she says, Vasadi, it's Basil. If you're willing, please meet me tomorrow afternoon at Silver Chalice. For the sake of sisterhood, Sapphire Chalice. For the sake of sisterhood, please meet with me. Very important.
You get a response. You're supposed to leave the city. If it's that important, I will be there. Be sure to disguise yourself better this time. I will also. That's it.
Cool. And I relay that to the group. All right, so I guess we need to come up with a game plan beforehand because she will not sit to listen if we don't have an idea.
Rian, you should contact your sister and bring her in.
Maybe
Unless- Yes, unless perhaps we shouldn't do it that way.
maybe talk to Vasati first, and if she's willing to put in the work to distance herself, then I think we could bring in your sister, Rian, to see if she has any kind of flexibility when it comes to people like this.
Mm-hmm. I would agree.
And if she doesn't,
Oh, that's a great
Then
question.
Fight to the death.
If
I don't know if we should bring them together.
If she doesn't, do we know of anyone else in the city who bears that mark?
She didn't tell me. Did she, John?
No, she just
No.
said that your father and herself
Mm-mm.
were part of a ritual.
Perhaps then, if Vasati isn't willing to cooperate, we just tell my sister about your father?
And collateral damage, I guess.
I suppose so. Tell you what, I don't feel great about it. But it might be the best option.
Well, we're giving her a choice, and maybe not even coming out and saying it right away, but at least stressing to her that it is a now or never kind of thing, and that if she doesn't come with us, then we cannot promise future protection.
I think that's fair. Because if I'm being entirely honest, I think that we have more control over what Vasadi does versus what Sayori does.
I agree. And I do think we need your sister on our team for the Blackmores.
Hmm.
So I don't think this is a tie we can cut either. Maybe for the first time, things will go badly.
Okay.
Badly.
Badly.
We'll,
Your son knocks
we'll
on wood.
reverse psychology it.
Yes, reverse.
Or
Sorry.
maybe it'll go good this time.
Vay just goes,
Maybe
I
it will go away.
If we all
All
have
of the
really
problems will
calm
leave.
heads and we
Next-
approach things carefully, it'll be okay.
Next session is a whole new campaign. You don't need to do the riffs, no Blackmores, everything's gone away.
It's all
Maybe
about
it'll all go away.
Maybe it'll just.
Time travel.
We use the box to go to a different campaign.
Hi, my name's Nalfin.
Actually accurate.
What's the Salamander Coast?
All right. Is there anything else anyone would like to do?
Speaking of people we need on our side, I think that we should message Wolfric
Oh yeah.
just so
I'm
he
out of
knows.
sending today.
I got a little bit. I got one.
I think if you send him a message and update him and give him, I guess, an approximate time when we plan on heading to the actual state.
I only get one shot at sending him the message, and I'm a little fuzzy on what we need him to do. Can you guys tell me?
Yes. The Blackmores are planning to. Now, through use of a bridge, the Blackmores are planning to invade. You're just like trying to come up with the right wording. We could use your assistance in the future with the Blackmores who are trying to invade and utilize people to feed themselves and kill everyone and turn everyone into vampires. And it's not okay, and we could use somebody who knows how to handle them. We plan on attending a very important dinner that is actually a trap on the Blood Moon, which is coming up very soon. I think that sounds about right.
Okay. All right.
At Gakcast ending,
Hey, Wolfric, it's Gak. Blackmores are going to attack everything on the Blood Moon. Please come and bring people to help stop them. Start now.
that's the end.
There is a response. Nice to hear from you. I'm currently in Hillgrove. I may know a couple people who could help. Where should I meet you? That's it.
All right, so he had a very valid question.
Aren't we supposed to? What is it? Dockside or was? It was like
Dockside.
It's like a little. It's like not dockside, but like it's literally like a town right on.
Yeah.
Like, the
It's Shredina.
Shredina,
Shredina.
yeah.
the fuck is dockside? It's fun.
Yeah, it is dockside.
All right,
So
go.
he wanted to know where we need him to go. Hopefully, he knows to just start making his way. We can try to talk. We could try to talk to him tomorrow. He's in Hillgrove right now.
He wants to make his way towards Ferdinand. We could meet him there,
Yeah, that's what I'll have to tell him later, I guess.
but be it sometime now, I suppose. What we have to handle first.
Yeah.
But his travel, by the time we get there, and we might cross paths at the same time.
Yeah. Also, does anyone have any other sending?
Do not, unfortunately.
Okay. Tomorrow, maybe we should do it in the morning to make sure we don't run out, but we should really ask the vampires that we like if they're okay and how they're doing and see where they are. Because that's important.
I agree.
And I also want to talk to my mom, but that's less important.
Both are very important, Yak.
Yeah.
We can absolutely. First thing in the morning, we can send a few messages out just to see where everyone is.
Yeah. I think I really like my 3rd level spells. Because those always go away faster than any of the other levels.
So, with that, after a somewhat successful prison break, after meeting Rian's sister and figuring out why she is there, which has in turn complicated things for the party, after retrieving Basil and getting a message from Lazarus that Oberon Blackmore would like to have dinner tonight with the party. You have many choices and things in front of you, and I believe that is where we are going to end this session.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you for watching.
That's wonderful.
We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.